For centuries, tens of thousands of people fell victim to a menacing disease that strikes before the people even know it's inside them. Symptoms such as yellow eyes, yellow skin, and black vomit tell how much time that person has to live before this deadly disease called yellow fever completely takes over their body. Yellow fever victims also experience organ failure, agonizing pain, high fever, seizures, nosebleeds, nausea, and dizziness. For centuries, people suffered, despaired, and died. For centuries, doctors, scientists, and bacteriologists tried to stop the unstoppable. Slowly, the world came to a realization that this illness was different. It was not just any common bacteria, but a virus. Viral vaccines had been invented before. It was the smallpox vaccine, but it was by accident, and only during yellow fever studies, viruses were discovered. Scientists tried countless times to create a vaccine for yellow fever. Their efforts weren't in vain until one day in 1937, scientist Max Tyler turned the world around with his discovery of the yellow fever viral vaccination. Tyler had to overcome many financial and medical challenges. However, that did not stop him from saving millions from the fatal virus and transcending many previous attempts to protect the public from yellow fever. Along the way, certain animals such as rhesus monkey and mice were discovered to be perfect subjects for laboratory testing for the development of the yellow fever vaccine and other scientific advancements. Yellow fever affected many aspects of life. It disrupted economy, developed legends, and worst of all, killed millions of people. According to Dr. Gordon J. Fearson, an infectious disease specialist, at the close of the 19th century, yellow fever was a known and feared pestilence of the Western Hemisphere and the coastal regions of West Africa. This fear caused people to develop legends. A particularly famous yellow fever legend is the Flying Dutchman, a ghost story first told by Sir Walter Scott. Once there was a ship called the Flying Dutchman, transporting goods from Europe to Asia. On its way, it passed the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. When it passed, all of its crew members contracted yellow fever and died. Legend has it that the Flying Dutchman still haunts the Cape of Good Hope today. Although the Flying Dutchman is not proven to be true, some aspects of it are accurate. It was very common for people on infected ships to die from the virus, nicknamed Yellow Jack. It was especially a problem for ships that imported and exported goods because the virus would spread through the ports and follow trade routes. This was one of the many ways that yellow fever spread, and it severely disrupted trade and economics because people did not want yellow fever coming into their towns, so traders could not sell or buy goods.